Hey everybody, Steve Kreiner here and welcome to the channel. The last few days we have been talking a lot on the other social platforms and the app about tripods and bipods. I did a video and uploaded last week about how I stand up behind a tripod. Before we get started, I am not a shooting instructor. I'm not a competition shooter. I'm a nothing. I'm a hunter, and I apply what I've learned. But the internet, I mean, it has vast amount of information. So what I do is I watch and study a lot of stuff, and then I pick out parts that fit me or that I like and try them, and then I come up with a combination that I really like. Today though, we're specifically going to be talking about setting on your ass in a predator hunting situation. A lot of times we are actually getting ready to come out with a tripod, so it's not that big a deal. It's not our brand, it's another brand. But I'll be selling tripods and I'll be selling bipods. So I'm not biased when it comes to sales. I don't care. But when I'm hunting, yes, I want what works all the time or what's the most efficient for me. And in a predator hunting situation, Gerald Stewart told me one time that every coyote stand has its own formula. And with my luck, yeah, every coyote stand has its own formula and it always goes sideways. You guys can't see the terrain I'm looking at now, but I did pick an ideal situation. And when I show you these situations, or I show you these examples, then at the end of the video, we can be like, that was the most ideal flat spot you could set. Could you imagine utilizing this technique in a predator hunting situation? So, first of all, I want to talk about bipods. This bipod is the dog soldier version of the snipe pod. It's extra heavy duty. I did not bring my Predator rifle. I brought my 300 Rum today because it's the heaviest gun I own. And I wanted to show you that, if you got 12 pounds on top of these sticks, you're totally fine. You can cant, you can up and down, you can virtually do anything with the snipe pods. But any bipod in general in a hunting situation is better than a tripod in a hunting situation if you're setting on your ass. The reason why is whether it's the snipe pods or like the bogs that we've mentioned, the bog adrenalines I really like. The snipe pods are attached to your gun. So, that eliminates a lot of headache for me. If I'm in a shotgun situation, I need to just set my gun down and reach over and grab a shotgun. My gun's not falling off sticks. It's not falling forward or backwards. As a predator hunter, I've experienced about everything you can experience. So I try to eliminate that or check the boxes off and get it right. But that's why I choose a bipod. In a hunting situation when it's not working right ever, I think the coyotes are there, or I think they're there, or I think they're there. No matter where you think they are, you're automatically really focused on that area. Now you'll be setting where it's harder to swing. So in this situation, even though the coyotes I think would be coming from there, I'd still be pointing that way. So here's how I would start my stand. Let's just say we got the wind and everything else right, but that's my target area. That's like a creek draw, let's say, or you just know there's coyotes there. But this is a really hilly terrain over here, and there's a lot of weird topography going on. So my luck, something's going to pop up there, and I want to be able to swing there with as little movement as possible, right? I mean, that's what we're trying to do here. So this is the hardest spot I'm going to have to swing on in a stand. So I'm starting my stand pointed that way. And when you're on your hand call or electronic call, you do your business. You always watch downwind if you can, and just make the stand really good. And that's why I like everything I just said is why I like a bipod over a tripod if I'm setting on my ass. If a coyote comes here, I'm already set up. I'm freaking cranking him, right? Hammer. If he comes over here, hammer, bam, dead. If he comes extreme far left, bam. That's why I like a bipod over a tripod. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick second and literally pop the snipe pod off and get set up on this tripod. I won't show you all that jazz. It's not that fast either. But I'll get set up on the tripod real quick and we'll replay these scenarios. All right, so now that we got through all that jazz, I'm set down on my coyote stand. I'm following the rules of woodmanship applied to predator hunting. Always be positioned where it's harder to swing. So in this scenario, since it's going to be hardest to swing here, since that's my target area, yeah, I could get backdoored, but I'm against a hill like I'm supposed to be. The sun's wrong, but we needed that for video. So let's just say I'm sitting right here in the position that is hardest for me to swing. Coyote pops up there, just my luck. Bam, hammer. Bam, hammer. I'm on my stand, coyote comes right here. First of all, I got 4 more pounds on my gun. Hammer. Now you see my body right here. I'm a lot lower, correct? I don't have time. That coyote's not going to sit there and watch me dick around with my tripod legs. So I've obviously had to put, and actually this is an extreme amount of fatigue on my lower back, which is making me uncomfortable, which is making me want to rush the shot. Also, look at my cheek. I have no weld whatsoever, so if that coyote's over 200 yards, I'm going to struggle there. I'm just out of position. I'm in fatigue, which is a huge rule in shooting. Extreme back left. And I can pull that one off pretty good if I can get it around there. Now, with that all being said, this is on the most perfect flat place I could find this morning. I come out here to shoot and I'm like, I need to do some videos, and I wanted to show you guys setting down predator hunting with a tripod is not for me. Standing up in the thick stuff, standing up at night, long range shooting on big game. I do set here if I was hunting whitetails or muleys. You got a little more time. But in a predator hunting situation, this just isn't for me. Bipods are. And that's all I can say, really. And at this point, now it's your responsibility to find the best way that you're comfortable with. And you got to be accurate and you got to be consistent every time. And that's your responsibility. So anyway, thanks for watching the YouTube channel. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe if you're just finding us, and click the dinger so you know when I upload content. Peace out, homies. Talk to you soon.